Yo, it's your boy Johnathan, checking back in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, today's video is gonna be like a reflection video. I remember before I was running for real, I used to be skating for real. This is my skateboard right here. I used to put a lot of miles on the board, but these days I ain't really on her no more. You know what I'm saying? I used to skate like every single day. I used to get off work, go downtown, skate it up. Yeah, get off work, go skating. I used to get from church, come downtown, go skating. I don't know, man. I just used to love skating. I'm not saying I don't love it no more, but like back then I was skating super heavy. And then one day I was skating and this cop, I'm skating past him, I'm doing a manual, like doing a little wheelie. I'm going all down King, just wheelie in that thing. And this cop stopped me and was like, he didn't stop me, he like yelled at me as I was going by. So I'm like, what was he saying? Like, what was he trying to say? So I usually go down King Street and I turn back around and just do it all over again. So when I was coming back around, I didn't run into him. I don't know if he's talking, but I kind of like flagged him. And I was like, yo, what was you saying? Like, what would you say? And he was like, you can't ride that on King Street. You can't ride your skateboard on King Street. And if you do, it's gonna be an $80 fine, $80 ticket. So in my mind, I'm just like, bro, I've been doing this for about a year now, dog. Like the same street, doing the same thing. It's like, if I catch you doing it, it's gonna be an $80 ticket. And in my mind, I was like, well, I might as well just go ahead and pay this $80 right now because you're gonna see me again. But I'm a Christian, you know what I'm saying? I follow what the Lord say, and it's a Bible scripture that talks about the laws of the land and how we gotta obey them. So he telling me that, and my mind, my flesh telling me, well, I'm just gonna pay that ticket. And the spirit telling me, nah, you're not gonna ride on King Street no more. If he just would have been saying it, I would have been like, man, whatever. But then he went to show me like the law. Like he went to show me like where it said in the law, like, and it showed me all the streets that you can skate on downtown and the streets that you can't skate on. So I'm just like, yo, but all these streets down here I can skate on, but it's like sketchy. I'm not trying to go down these roads. I'm not trying to skate on these roads at night. He was like, well, those are the streets you can skate on, but you can't skate on King Street. So I'm just like, bro. So he was saying you can skate or you can ride bikes on King Street. I'm just like, bro, I see a ton of people doing this every single day. Like, but I ran into that cop and I'm just wrestling it in my mind. Like, man, I'm still gonna skate, man. But in my mind, I'm like, bro, I can't do that because that's going against the law of the land. You gotta go with the law of the land because the laws of the land is what God, it's like he stamped it like, yeah, this is what it is. So I'm just wrestling in my mind, dog. I went home that night and I'm just feeling some type of way, cause this is what I do. Like, I was just skating, bro. Like, that's how I get my peace. Like, that was a peace of mind, just going to go skate. So I'm just like, man, like, what I'm gonna do? So this police officer came to my job one day and I was like, man, I'm gonna ask him if that's really against the law to like skate on King Street. So I asked him, I was like, yo, bro, is it against the law to skate on King Street? He was like, what? He was like, no, like, people skate over there all the time. So I'm just like, thank you. I'm like, thank you. I was like, bro, I ran into a cop that said it's against the law for you to skate on King Street. And he was like, I forgot what he said, but I guess he was like, to each his own, or whatever, however you say that saying. So he was basically saying like, it is a law, but like, we not going to enforce it. But it's still against the law if I do it. So I'm just like, man, I guess I got to find someplace else to skate. And I feel like that was God testing me, like, because he had something better. Like, would you give up this for something better? At the time, I didn't see a better than skating. So I'm just like, I'm not seeing this whole situation. But he was like, would you give up? In his mind, he was like, would you give up skating for what I got for you? So then altogether, I guess I kind of like I didn't give it up, but like it started slowly declining. And as it was declining, like I found running. And then I got back up. Then it's just been, yeah. So had I been kept on skating, I wouldn't have ran into running. I wouldn't have started running. I just would have been skating and falling and skating. And I'm so glad I quote unquote gave up skating. Well, not gave up skating. I'm glad I did the right thing. because the right thing led me to running. Like I said, had I been still skating, I wouldn't have been running. But yeah, I remember when I was skating, I was trying to like find a skate community type of thing. Couldn't find none, like, but I started running and I found a lot of running communities, and it's definitely been way better. And to compare the two, I'm definitely rocking with running over skating. Skating is super fun. I like the thrill of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can fall at any time. Not saying I like to fall, but like you could fall at any time doing something. I remember I was skating one time and I was trying to do a knot, like when you put, instead of doing the wheelies on the other side, so you like skating on the nose of the skateboard, and I'm on a battery, and I was trying it, and then I literally fell into a bush. Bro, that joke was so funny. That was so funny. I don't think nobody saw, but when you think nobody's seeing, somebody's seeing you, bro. I didn't know, and then like I felt the skateboard and rolled into a bush. That was hilarious. But yeah, this is really how I started running, because I stopped skating to start running. I remember I did a half marathon last year, and how I trained for it was riding a skateboard, trying to get the cardio, but it didn't. Running and skating is two different things now. So I was coming up on a bridge run, and I fell off my skateboard, and I didn't hurt myself, but I kind of did hurt myself. Then I was like, man, I can't run and skate. I gotta pick one or the other, because I'd rather run than skate. But yeah, this is how I really started running. But yeah, the gist of this video is really like, you're not gonna understand when certain things happen. You ain't gonna really understand it, but you will understand it down the line. So down the line, so back then I thought, man, I was like, man, like, come on, God, like, I skate, like, this is what I do. Like, how you gonna take, this is what I do? Like, I understand I could have skated somewhere else, but I just wanted to skate. I just like the freedom aspect of it. I don't want to have no limitations to where I can extend my freedom. That's because that's not freedom, that's confinement. So yeah, it's just like looking back, like back then I was just like, man, God, like, why I can't skate where I want to skate, blah, 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 blah. But what he was wanting to know is, would you give it up? Would you give up your way for his way? And I ultimately did. And then I found running, and running is pure freedom. Like, I can run. Only place I can't run and with running gave me true freedom, because I can literally run any road anywhere I want. You know what I'm saying? So like, would you give up your thing for God's thing, or would you keep your thing and then God keep his thing for you, which will be best for you in the long run, literally the long run. But yeah, this is the video. This is how you gonna do it. Hey, and follow me on Strava. If you got Strava, follow me on Strava. My name is Johnathan Washington. Yeah, follow me on Strava if you straving, because I be straving. Johnny Stravo. And the Bible verse we're going with today is Proverbs 3:5-6. It says, but lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to lean on my own understanding with the skateboard. I want to lean. But the Bible says, lean not on your own understanding, because our understanding ain't God understanding. He higher than us, we lower. You know what I'm saying? He in heaven, we on earth. So it's like, who you picking with? Like, who you rolling with? Like, if God created everything that we see, if he is the God of all creation, why would we do our own thing, which is so infinite? Like, you can be 15, you can be 20, you can be 30, you can even be 80, and that's still young to God. You know what I'm saying? Because God created everything. You know what I'm saying? Because God created everything. So why you not gonna go with the one that created everything? At the time being, it's not gonna make sense. You know what I'm saying? At the time being, putting skateboarding down and not being able to go where I want to go, that wasn't ideal for me. But I put it down. You know what I'm saying? I followed the laws of the land. And you know what I'm saying? And once you follow the laws of the land, that's you following God. So when you following God, you're right. So the Bible says, lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he direct your path. You know what I'm saying? When you done leaning on your own understanding, then that's giving God time to step in. That's giving him room to step in. And I had to give him room to step in with this running thing because I wasn't wanting to run before. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't wanting to run. I was wanting to skate. But running do me better than skating do me. I said lean out on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him. Who is him? Jesus. In all your ways acknowledge him and he'll direct your path. Whatever you doing, whatever you got going on, bring God in. You know what I'm saying? People probably saying, oh, God, he already know, but it's a different feeling when you welcome somebody. Like, your family can come to your house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how your family is, but your family can come to your house. Your family can pop up at your house or however. But it's different when you invite them. It's a different feeling. If your house rules is you got an open door policy, like your doors are always open, it's different than inviting somebody like, yeah, come over. It's different. So when you inviting God into your situation, it just changed the whole situation, you know what I'm saying? And you get a better outcome. Proverbs 3:5-6. Lean not toward your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him and he'll direct your path. He'll direct your path. Once you give it to him, once you show him like, hey, I need you in this. Hey, it can even be the smallest thing. Hey, I need you to this. If you gotta move your TV from this room to the other room, like, Lord, like, I need to do this the best way possible. Like, I don't want to hurt my back. I don't want to hurt nothing. What's the best way to do it? You know what I'm saying? And then once you get in tune, like, he will literally lead you. Like, you will see it as it being your idea. This bright idea came out of nowhere, but that's God. Like, once you literally walking God into your situations and your everyday life, your life will change because it's like you will have guidance. And God want to guide you. He want to lead you. He don't want to hurt you. But yeah, for sure.